Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Fehvies. Happy December 19th, I guess, also. I don't know. I've run out of things to ow. Being situated here. You can't see me. Boop. There we go. There we go. Oh, my hair is like crazy right now. I think my hair is too long, y'all. Is my hair too long? It's like up in the back. I think it's so long, it's making my hairline worse. That's crazy. I think that was possible. But here we are. Maybe I can do like... Oh my god. It literally has a mark from my headphones already. Alright, can we just flatten you in the back? Yeah, that's better. I'll make my peace with it. It's so long, it's just bunching everywhere. And I can't, there's nothing I can do for it. I'll have to tell Jenna. Jenna's been cutting my hair for several years. Did I see the new full art Dark Magician card? No. I didn't know any of this existed. The heck? Did they announce something? Is there a new Yu-Gi-Oh thing they announced and I'm unaware of it and I'm sad? Is this what's happened? Because I would like to know if that's the case. I found another reason to wear my suit jacket. Fehvies. It's happening. Love that. If you got links, I'll take a look at it, though. Oh, I need to undo all these. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, well. We got a lot of stuff, eh? A lot of members videos still. I thought I got them all. I can't escape it. I can't escape them. I just can't. I can't do it. Alright, well, we'll deal with that later. No reason to worry about it right now. It's a Reddit link? No, I'm good. You guys love Reddit, huh? I've also noticed... that's not what I was hoping the search results would be. I also noticed that a lot of, like, the Google... Like, hey, here's your top search results. They're always from Reddit, bro. Crazy. I'm surprised Reddit stock didn't do better. Genuinely. I'm surprised. It's heavily used. Oh, they sold its data for AI training? Y'all know that means they sold your data, right? We're all on the same page with that? Because, like, you guys, you Redditors who make Reddit content, what it is. That's kind of how it works. It is wild, though. And there are some subreddits I genuinely like. But, it's really only for, like, mystery stuff. Like, what is it? And people just finding weird stuff in their house and like, I don't know what this is. That's usually, like, if I look something up, that's usually the subreddit that gets sent to me. Because I'm like, what is this? There's a Reddit for that, evidently. It's in the Yu-Gi-Oh chat. Oh, this guy. Oh, snazzy. How about that? Okay. Interesting. I like how they still have the border. You know what I mean? It's like the border is actually part of the background. I like that. Because sometimes when I'm playing with a card that's like a full art, and it's like a borderless situation where it's just art. I like, even though it's a full art, I like it to be defined edges. Does that make sense? I still like to know where the boundaries of the card are without, like, blending into molecular space with what defines the edge of a card from the top of a table. You know? So I like that. I like that even though they have a full art, it's like, it still has that edge. That's nice. I like that. More of that, please. Makes me happy. True, the info is still present also. That's nice. Oh, the Blue Eyes is cool too. I'm not really a Blue Eyes guy personally, but that's also cool. I think of all the dragons in Yu-Gi-Oh, Blue Eyes, a bit overrated. We got hot takes tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hot takes. Mega hot takes. Chat. Since we are, which by the way, we're starting late tonight. I know I normally start like closer to 8 or even 9 if I'm running behind. We're literally starting at 10 o'clock. The reason for that is I literally finished the Fehvies slide deck not but an hour ago. And now she's ready to go. So it's very exciting. Who's gonna win? I honestly don't remember. I honestly don't remember. Even who was nominated for what. I can tell you. One of them is a tie. Spoilers! Uh-oh. One of them's actually a tie. I don't know how y'all did it, but you managed to somehow tie one. It's crazy. And the honorable mention was also pretty hotly contested by a top 3. There was a first place, and then there was a tie for second. And the first place won by 1 vote. So it was close. It was very close. We do have a lot to go through, though. So I'm thinking. Actually, you know what? I may call an audible right now. Quarterback, football. I know these terms. I think. Actually, you know what? No. Let's stick to the plan. Let us stick to the plan. The way God intended. Let's start with the Fehvies and then we'll do winter polls. I was debating doing winter polls first. I don't want to do that anymore. I didn't initially. Now I don't again. Even though 20 seconds ago I was like, maybe that's a good idea. No. Let's not do that. Let's hop in, man. I don't really have a lot to update y'all on. Like genuinely. I was live last night for an ungodly amount of time, ranking every Fire Emblem character ever. Which is crazy. How do I start a presentation? That's a good question. I don't have an answer. Oh, view maybe? Mode. Viewing. Oh. Wait. No. Slideshow. There we go. Did it. I did it, bro. Alright, hold up. All my windows got moved. Hold on. We're getting there. All right, chat. It is time. Are you excited? I'm excited. It's Fehvies night. Book 9 Fehvies. And you know what that means? People are probably going to be upset about the results, maybe. I don't know. But don't be mad. It is, after all, a silly little award show that I've put on for several years now. I should be drinking. I'm not, though. I'm sober. I'm doing an award show sober. This feels wrong in some capacity. But hey, we're here. We're doing the thing. And it's very pog. I hate that I said pog. That will not be the last time I said this. But that's okay. All right, Fehvies. Book 9 awards, baby. Very exciting. This is, I think, the third-ish. It's either the third or the fourth year I've done this. I'll have to go back and look. I think 23 was the first year I did it. But the awards originated way back when I would put out my personal favorites of the year. And then, of course, my template, which I'm no graphic designer, made its way places where people say hurtful things about me. And I decided to stop doing my personal favorites and instead decided to highlight everyone's. Hooray! So, beginning of the month, I put out a nominations ballot A lot of people wrote in who they wanted to nominate for all the categories. I think we have, I think it's like 15 or 16 categories now. We started with 9. Fun fact. It has grown a smidge, and I'm adding more categories next year too, which is fun. So after the nominations process happens, I tally everything. I'm a data specialist in my real life, so handling large amounts is not a big deal. However, those of you who wrote in Burger King every time you meant Legendary Black Knight, you're not my favorite person. Please stop doing that, okay? It's not helpful. It doesn't help me, is what I'm saying. So, tallied everything up, put out what is basically the top results from the nominations process, and then all of you voted on them to land us where we are now, where we're going to pick a winner. Very cool. I'm excited. So, to start, we're going to kick it off with favorite banner. This is, of course, the heart and soul of Fire Emblem Heroes, right? The heart and soul. Banners basically make this game what it is. I don't think anybody would argue with me on that necessarily, okay? The nominees for favorite banner: Altered Future, which is the Halloween banner; Duo, Rearmed, and Entwined, which was Duo Lincia, Rearmed Soren, Entwined Sharena. Hardly a banner name. We also had New Heroes and Attuned Tiki, which we collectively have all agreed is Ancient Arcanea. And then Ninja of Time, Ninja banner. And Seeking and Finding, which is the Day of Devotion, aka Valentine's banner. Everybody here received enough nominations to be qualified for the nominees section. So, the winner of favorite banner, the one that literally had the longest title, which I'm not going to reiterate, but it's Duo Valencia and Entwined Sharena. And if you're wondering what the breakdown looks like, here you go. A whopping 36%. Next closest would have been Seeking and Finding, which is Devotion, which is a Three Houses banner, which is not surprising to me. And then third would have been the Ancient Arcanea, which honestly was a really cool concept, and I hope they bring that back, because that was nice. I liked that a lot. They should do that again, but with different titles. I like that. Do that instead of the kids banner, actually. Kids banner is lame. Anyway, sorry. My personal... I'm doing personal opinions again. I can't be doing that. Next up, favorite event. This is an event where it's anything outside the normal weekly stuff. It can be monthly. It can be every other month. Things like that. Stuff that makes you excited to not look at a banner section on the calendar and be like, ooh, it's a Grand Conquest month. Something like that. Your nominees for favorite event were Rooker Sieges, Hall of Forms, Seer's Snare, and Your Time to Shine. Your Time to Shine being the newest event available for this category. And the winner of favorite event was, or is, Seer's Snare. I was genuinely surprised by this. I honestly thought it was going to be Your Time to Shine, because I thought that was legitimately like a really cool event. But no. But no. And I'm pretty sure Seer's Snare won last year as well, or I guess earlier this year when I revealed it in the spring. Crazy. But Second place would have gone to Hall of Forms, and then Your Time to Shine would have been in third place. Rooker, back there, making a slight reappearance this year. I guess maybe people liked that. Food for thought, perhaps. A new category to the Fehvies this year is Most Toxic Hero. I felt particularly angry at most of the matchups that I had this year. Because on record, this is one of the lower years I actually rolled on any banners, which was super nice. But the ones I did roll on were very heavy. Ergo, I missed a lot of good stuff for the most part. For about, 12 weeks, and then they came out with something way better. This is for the hero you thought was the most annoying to run into in the wild, in any game mode, capacity, etc. Your nominees are Brave Eikthanir, Duo Freya and Aether, Duo Marth and Sita, Legendary Black Knight, Marnie, Mythic Heimdallr, and Young Camilla. Wow. What a group. Am I right? Your winner for Most Toxic Hero, Legendary Black Knight. Congratulations. First of 3 nominations tonight, I'm pretty sure. He was the most nominated. He's basically like the Expedition 33 of the Game Awards. He got nominated for any category he was like applicable towards. So please don't hate him after the end of this, like everybody likes to dunk on Expedition 33 now. It's a wonderful game and you should play it. Okay, here's the breakdown. It wasn't close. It was legitimately not even close, dog. Black Knight took half of the votes, man. Young Camilla came in like kind of second with half of the votes. Roughly a quarter of the total votes. It's crazy. It's crazy. Marnie's still back here though, by the way, which is kind of wild. And then Duo Marth and Sita being the least favorable option there, which is kind of surprising. I think Marth and Sita were like a little bit tricky to deal with initially, but after a little while, they got a little easier to deal with. So I think that's relevant here. Favorite art. This is just art that you like in the game, bro. That's what it is. It's very simple. Sometimes, like, you play the game for art most of the time. They're like NFTs, sort of. Except you don't actually own them. I don't know that it would make a difference if you did, honestly. Nominees for favorite art include Attuned Brigid, Duo Marth and Sita, Fallen Malelir, Legendary Black Knight, and Devotion Edelgard, aka Valentine's Edelgard. Your winner for favorite art. By the way, this excludes Resplendence. I should point that out. It does exclude Resplendence. Resplendent has its own category. In case you're sitting there scratching your head, you can't remember the categories. The winner for favorite art is Duo Marth. Wow. Wow. Here's the breakdown. 35% of the vote, 21% would have gone to Black Knight. Yikes. And then we got, Attuned Bridges over here coming in third, which is nice to see, honestly, as a personal favorite of mine as well. But Black Knight not sweeping tonight, evidently. So that's, I guess, kind of good news. Although, I guess Expedition 33 also lost one, didn't they? They lost Player's Choice or something. Anyway. Favorite LME hero. And next year it will have to be LMEC, Lemec. Because we just love adding heroes to that category. Evidently. Alphon's probably going to win it. just off of sheer willpower alone. This is any hero that shows up on LME banners in that pool. Pretty self-explanatory. Nominees are Emblem Erica, Emblem Micaiah, Legendary Black Knight, Legendary Diamant, Legendary Sakura, and Mythic Lyn. Interesting. People are into horse girls. Wild. The winner of a favorite LME hero, Legendary Black Knight. Once again, you hate him, but also you love him. Curious. Very curious. Here's the breakdown for you all. Legendary Black Knight taking 34% of the vote. The next one would have been Sakura, followed relatively closely by Emblem Micaiah, and then Legendary Diamant. So pretty relatively competitive for the most part. But still, it's not quite a 50% blowout. Like the other category Black Knight went in, but favorite standard hero, the ones we love to get pity broken by. Am I right? W. This is any hero introduced during the Book 9 period in the standard pool. You have Brave Balder, Brave Eikthenir, you have Brave Sharena, you have Fallen Female Alir, Fallen Male Alir, and Stefan. I don't know how my audience in particular managed to will Stefan onto this nominations ballot, but thank you. It's not surprising because year over year, it's been just domination by Braves and Fallens. Because those are obviously some of the cooler options in the standard pool, some of the more powerful options in the standard pool. But no Ancient Arcanea, which is interesting. Maybe people forgot that was a standard banner. Your winner is Brave Eikthenir. Not really too surprising. People love the dogs out. It's crazy. Here's your breakdown. Pretty competitive for the most part. 27% going to Eikthenir. 20% going to Balder. I'm also not terribly shocked by. And then actually a tie for third between Stefan and Brave Sharena. So Stefan breaking through. Pretty crazy. And then a tie between the two Alirs as well, which is kind of funny. Favorite special hero. This is your special pool option. Are you catching on? We're doing it for every pool class for the most part. This is anybody who would show up on a double special. All right, so your nominees are Arena Crom, Duo Freya and Ether, New Year Tana, Summer Eikthenir, Tea Time Veronica. I think that's what the banner's called. I think it's still Tea Time. I'm not sure. Devotion Claude and Devotion Edelgard. No Dimitri, sad. Your winner... I had to. Your winner of the Favorite Special Hero Award goes to... Summer Eikthenir. He has water in his dumbbells. That's a nice touch. Here's the breakdown for you. Pretty close, honestly. 29%, 25% going to Arena Crom. And then shortly followed up by Devotion Edelgard after the fact. And then we had some stragglers in basically all the other categories. Not too surprising there. Favorite multi-hero is next up. This is for your attuned, your rearms, your peripheral givers, such as aided heroes or ascended heroes. Did we even get one of those this year? I don't think we did. I don't remember if true. Your nominees for favorite multi-hero are Aided Yunaka, Attuned Alm, Attuned Rioma, Attuned Tharja, Entwined Sharena, and Rearmed Sorin. Wow. Crazy. Your winner for favorite multi-hero is Entwined Sharena. Everybody said, oh, it's a really dumb mechanic. I can't believe they did Entwined Heroes. You can S+ support people. And then you all voted for one. You are all hypocrites tonight. Congratulations. Here's the breakdown. I mean, not quite a blowout, but not really not a blowout. You know what I mean? Entwined Sharena got 31, almost 32% of the vote. The next closest option would have been Attuned Rioma, and then Attuned Alm very closely after. And I think Aided Yunaka. Yeah, Aided Yunaka coming in fourth there. With basically a tie, but not really a tie, between Tharja and Sorin. So, there you have it. They want the S support, bro. Favorite paired hero? This is going to be a duo or a harmonized option. Kind of rework some things this year because we don't just have special versions of these anymore. Like, they're becoming more prevalent. To just being, like, not normal but not special. It's weird. Celebratory? I don't know. Your nominees for favorite paired hero are Duo Valencia and Lucia, Duo Freya and Eater, Duo Happy and Constance, Duo Marth and Sita, Duo Rhea and Sothis, Harmonized Ike and Roy, and Duo Golvig and Kevisir. Your winner for favorite paired hero is, or should I say are, you all tied this. Y'all tied it, bro. And I know Ray is here, so it's gonna look like I juiced the stats somehow, but I didn't. Genuinely did not. Here is the breakdown for you, in case you're wondering. I had to do a double take multiple times just to make sure. Harmonized Ike and Roy, Duo Rhea and Sothis. Crazy. And then a very close third going to Marth and Sita. And then honestly, another really close fourth going to Golvig and Kevisir. So, congrats. Congrats to Rhea and also Ike, I suppose. Next up, favorite hero cosplay. So this is heroes that are cosplaying as from a different world. Resplendence, if you will. Your favorite hero cosplay nominees are Titania, Brave Edelgard, Base Edelgard, Mythic Naga, Legendary Marth, and Tibarn. Wow. Some awesome Resplendence we had this year. Or, I guess, for Book 9. The year is still... Anyway. The winner for favorite hero cosplay goes to... Tibarn, which is not, honestly, what I expected to have happen there. I am genuinely kind of shocked by that, low-key. Because there were two Edelgards on here. And it turns out they were split. Had they voted together, they would have beaten Tibarn. Crazy. But Tibarn comes out on top. Barely. So, I guess, Edelgard fans, you did the Anna thing where you split the vote for too many years. I don't know. Third, I guess, technically would have gone to Naga. And then fourth would have been Marth. W. Congratulations, Tibarn, who honestly does have banger art. Favorite free-to-play hero? This is going to be anything that you could have gotten during the Book 9 period that has a grail attached to it, or came as a reward unit for clearing missions, things like that. Your nominees for free-to-play hero are Bruno, Grease, Grommel, Halloween Randolph, and Johanna Desert Saber. The winner for favorite free-to-play hero is, which is who I would have picked, honestly. This is W. We didn't get Pirates, but we got pretty darn close. Here's the breakdown. Halloween Randolph taking 30% of the votes. 20% going to Saber. For third. Second would have been Bruno. Sorry, skipped over that real quick. And then pretty close in the bottom sector with Grease and Grommel. So, honestly, thought Grommel would do better. But people love Johanna Lance, evidently. So, what are you gonna do? Bring back Pirates. Intelligent Systems, do it, cowards. Favorite remix? Epic. Favorite remix, any hero that got remixed this year, so anybody from the remix pool, basically, that got a shiny new upgrade. That goes for the nominees of a Legendary Female Shez, Legendary Ninian, Legendary Veronica, Mythic Asker, and Mythic Medius. The winner, which will probably come to no one's surprise, Ninian. I think that was probably one of the most anticipated remixes of like the last 2 years. She was up there, bro. People been waiting. So Ninian takes home your favorite remix award. Kudos to Ninian. Here's the breakdown. We got 36% going to her, and then a mighty 30 going to Veronica. And then nobody else matters. Because it's literally 1/3 making up the last 3 options, which is kind of crazy. Favorite hero refine. This is excluding remix heroes, I think. If not, we'll make that change next year. Giving some not so legendary or mythic status heroes chance to stand out. Nope, we have legendaries. All right, we'll make that change next year. W. Brave Golvig, Male Robin, Brave Male Robin, Fallen Dimitri, Legendary Female Shez, and Legendary Ninian rounding out your list of nominees. Your winner for favorite refine is Legendary Dimitri, which I hated looking up this art to put on the slide. Here's the breakdown. 38% going to Dimitri, 28% going to Golvig, and then, was it 15% going to Shez? It's not bad. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Aged Like Wine is a category I introduced this year as well, where I wanted to highlight something that you got good value out of, that lasted a little while, because most heroes kind of fall off within like a couple weeks of getting them. So, let's give credit where it's due. What came out this year that served you as long as it possibly could, right? Your nominees are Emblem Lyn, Legendary Sakura, Duo Rhea and Sothis, Mythic Rune, Devotion Edelgard, and Young Camilla. The winner of Age Like Wine is Emblem Lyn. Not to be confused with Legendary, Mythic, or any other version of Lyn that exists in this day and age. Here's the breakdown. 29% going to Lynn, 27 going to Camilla, and then a mighty 19 going to Sakura. Hard to not pass that up. Sniping, rushing, ice. Pretty crazy. This is also a category introduced this year where players got to pick, as they were filling out their ballots for the winners of the categories, they got to pick one hero that wasn't a nominee and just give them a shout out. And the winner of that shout out is Mythic Alm. Closely to Hothor and Rearmed Fallen to Do. Also in the list there. Also in the running. So, with that, we have come to the big award of the night. The Hero of the Year. Wow. It's all come down to this. Hero of the Year is basically your favorite, best overall thing that came out this year that you just loved. And you still love now. And it's just the best thing ever. Okay? Hero of the Year is a catch-all. This is the cream of the crop. Your nominees are Attuned Ryoma, Duo Freya and Aether, Duo Happy and Constance, Pharaoh Arena Crom, Legendary Ira, a Legendary Black Knight, Mythic Balder, and Devotion Claude. It is worth noting, there were a lot of nominees for this category. They all had an insane amount of votes. There were not many others left over in this category from the nominations. It's a good stack of favorites right here. Your winner for Hero of the Year goes to Legendary Black Knight. Just like Expedition 33, bro! He swept all but one category he was eligible in. He actually is Expedition 33 incarnate. It's crazy. You hate him and you love him. It's wild. But genuinely pretty awesome. Just as a package overall. So not terribly surprised by that. Here's the breakdown. Again, it's not close. Legendary Black Knight coming in with 32 basically percent of the vote. The next up option would have been Arena Crom, unironically. And then very closely behind would have been Legendary Ira. And then I think Happy, maybe Balder. These are kind of the same size, so I would assume it's close to like the 8 or 9%. Freya, Claude, Ryoma. Or Ryoma. And those are your Book 9 Fehvies in a timely manner this year. Not a huge production like I would have hoped, but it's not April. So, can't be too mad. Start taking stock because we will be running it back again for Book 10 again next December. Same time, same place. So look forward to that. But thank you all for voting and participating. It was really interesting to see your thoughts on it. Fair amount of categories that didn't actually get the nominations I thought they would. So very curious. I think probably next week I'll put out my personal list. So look forward to that. I didn't really have time to do it this week. I wanted to incorporate it, but I straight up, I just didn't have time. So I wanted to get this out to all of you so that you had it in a timely manner. So thank you again for participating, and we will see you again next year. 10 p.m. next year? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm down to run it back 10 p.m. That sounds dope. It's a little late for an award show, but I think most of them start at like 7 or 8. Skill creep was, but that's another discussion. Yeah. I'm going to try and add some more skill-based awards too. In general. To kind of highlight that stuff as well. I think based on my short list, we have like closer to 20 to 22 categories next year. Because like, of course, as I'm going through this and I'm getting like all the results and stuff and I'm looking through everything, I'm of course already thinking about things that I can do after the fact. They're obviously too late to implement while voting is happening, but you know. Where's the champagne? I don't have any. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sober. I did an award show sober. Like, that's got to be a first for hosts and comedians and such now. But I'm glad it gave me another excuse to wear my jacket, because I didn't spend $27 on this for nothing. You know what I mean? Let me see. Can I get onto there? I can. Wahoo! I was gifted a bottle of sparkling wine. Oh, hell yeah. That sounds dope. Actually, let me stop the party music. Let me stop the party music before we get into that, yeah. We have sparkling cider? We do, but I don't want it to upset my stomach. It's super late. I'm scared. I'm still scared to do or eat anything. We will be breaking out sparkling cider for something next week, though, probably. And then probably New Year's also. Jen's just really excited about the sparkling cider. We're not allowed to have alcohol on the work premises? Well, that's a good policy. W policy, honestly. Spare the kids. Spare them. All right. True. Good for New Year's, though. Sparkling wine for New Year's? That feels like it would be good. No? Ugh. I haven't even thought about New Year's. I'm barely making it to Christmas right now. I'm thinking about what we can make and stuff. All right. Chat. We will. Oh, actually, wait. Do we have any, like... Wait, no, I have a great idea. I have a great... Oh. Yes. Oh, that's such a good wintry sound. Oh, I like it. Oh, we're going to do that one. F. God, it's so intense. So intense. Yeah, true. Just get on a podium and shake it. Just spray it everywhere. That'd be a party and a half. All right. Chat. In honor of winter, we are going to have classy Christmas polls right now. I will be your host, Classy Santa. And we are probably just going to do a single spark on this bad boy. Because, frankly... Tis a little mid. Tis a little mid. I'm hoping... for basically anybody but Alfred. Although Alfred seems like the most menacing on this banner. Like, legitimately. He... like, seems the most... that wants to hurt me. So that's fun. I think... hand to God, if I had to spark one... it would probably end up being the Ivy harmonized option. Because that... like, I don't know. I like pair-ups, man. I like pair-ups. I like pair-up heroes. They're nice. They're what make the game cool. I wish they did more cross-interaction like that with different kinds of banners. But they don't do that. Anyway. Before I go ranting, let's... take our first repoll. Now we may get tickets for this. We did end up getting tickets for the double special. But honestly, we can get a Sather. Sather would be cool too. I just like winter heroes a lot, man. I like the Santa outfits. I still have yet to get a snowball dagger weapon. Which is a crime, by the way. And I'll not be having it anymore. We'll roll. No. Yeah, I don't know that we'll get tickets for this one. I think they usually do them for the Omega banner, right? Elroy thinks they're going to do it for the LME banner. That's crazy to me. Cue the statistical analysis about how I'm actually lucky I got a 4-star special. Even though it's not what I was after. Surprised we didn't get a demote. I don't think they're ever going to do a demote on the winter banner anymore. I think they just see it as a money-making tool, and they're like, oh, so many sparks. And that's just what they do. Ooh, okay. Maybe a Sather. Perhaps, perchance. No. We are unlucky. We are not lucky like that. Turns out, we ain't got it like that. Show me Al. Fred. No. Tatiana. I don't remember where she ended up on my favorites from the other night when we ranked everything, but I feel like she's probably in the top 100 somewhere. I did not pick anybody up from Binding Worlds, no. I don't think I'm going to. There wasn't anything that was like, wow, that's crazy. So I think I may end up passing. But there were a couple options I saw that was like, ooh, that'd be nice. But ultimately nothing I'm like super stoked about. But I think it's kind of like that most days. Because at the end of the day, I have more merges on something else. And it just, like, merges don't matter. And I recognize this. But it feels better in my brain to have really nice skills on merged options. And I don't, like, for whatever reason, I don't want to merge them into the Orma. I don't know what it is. It's like I'm losing the original thing that I had, even though I'm not. I'm sure it's a me hang-up. I'm sure literally nobody else feels like that. Right? Surely no one else feels like that. Surely no one else would come clean in chat right now and not make me feel like an outcast. Surely. Okay, yeah, no, it's just a me thing. Okay. No, I've seen other people feel that way. Excellent. I'm not alone. W. Yay. It's nice to not be outcast. Benny. Dude, I've seen these faces so many times because of the ranking last night. It's hurting my brain a little bit. Oh, God. Give me a Sather. Dude, honestly, I would have much rather had a Winter Golvig over a Ninja Golvig. Like, I was secretly kind of hoping for it. I was also secretly hoping that we'd get a New Year Golvig. And we just didn't. Ninja's, like, one of my least hyped banners. Actually, Summer is, too. Also, Spring. All my favorites make it into banners that I don't really care about that much. Like, outfits-wise. It's sad. What would be my ideal? I think, honestly, Winter Rhea would slap. And it's reasonable because armor. Because you know they're going to make her an armor. She's legally only allowed to be armors now. They tried the infantry thing. Bit of a flop. Only going armors now. Lenoan. I've gotten a lot of her, even though she's like kind of new, I think. The Kids banner is my least favorite. The Kids banner is my least favorite. I was just naming banners that are like my least hype. I don't mind them necessarily. But the Kid banner is like, aha, trainee. Yeah. Like, okay, we get it. It feels redundant to have... I'm actually getting kind of high up here, so I'm gonna try and get one of my primary targets first. It seems kind of redundant to have Kids banner and then Fallen Heroes, which are also like ridiculously overpowered most of the time. Like so close to each other. You know what I mean? Space it out. I think whatever the Desert banner has become has kind of lost its luster. I feel that way about the Tea Time banner now too, though. Like, Tea Time was kind of hyped the first year it came out. And then it kind of lost its sheen, if you will. I believe. Nope. Just kidding. Now I believe. Okay. I'm a fool with egg on his face. Just kidding. I'm a fool, and I have egg on my face. Ivy seems like a top right kind of gal. Gals this? Did I curse myself just now? I said gal? Did I usher him into existence? Actually, it's good that you got a 4-star special. Someone's gonna say that. Go check the comments of this video right now. Someone's gonna say it. You know it's true. Galza should be illegal? I agree, actually. I would like my orbs back. I'm not greedy. I'll just take the 4 back. I think that's fair. I'll give the Galaxus back, and I can have my 4 orbs back. I would trade that. Wow, this is rough. Come on. Something in Santa's outfit. I genuinely wish that instead of the standard 4-star special, we had the special heroes stuff. I genuinely wish that. It would make more sense in my brain. This. Please. Anything. I'm classy Santa. I swear to God, I'll go get the suit. I know where it is. It's in the closet. What do I need to do to appease the gods of Christmas? What do I need to do? Tell me. Okay, there's hope. Why is the 4-star seasonal pool so restricted? That's a great question. I don't know. And yes, it does boggle the mind. Because they're all pretty bad. Like, anything in the 4-star special, like special hero pool, is like low-key kind of bad. I guess maybe like some of the stuff on the very far fringe is maybe not too bad. But like most of it's pretty bad. Like the first 3 years of special heroes at this point, they're pretty bad, man. I don't know. Maybe they think people will pull on the revival banners more or something to try and like get them. Or it makes them happy because they get special heroes tickets for that stuff, like occasionally. A single stone. Just the one. Just the one. Just the one. Just the one. I prayed to Santa. Okay. 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 Yeah. Say there? Camilla. Okay. Collectively, we can do this. Say there. Say there. Santa say there. This is a most unjolly summon sessioning. Please. Okay. I'll take a little walk around the circle. Oh, Groomroy's getting in 2 years. Yeah, but you can get him now. You can get him now in all forms, and that's so awesome. All right, come on, please. Anything. Oh my gosh. The way Goofy says it. In a Goofy movie. Gorsh. Please. Out of spite. Alright. We'll take the harmonized option. And so it shall be done. Christmas is here! Congratulations, everyone. Still no Hanneman, though. Kind of sad. Oh, do we want the conversation?
Camilla, I am pleased I can celebrate the Winter Festival with you. Seeing you again, it's like a dream.
Oh, because of emblems?
I understand I was an emblem in Elios.
Yeah.
Knowing Corin was there too makes me very happy.
Why don't we have autoplay?
Yes, though you resided in a bracelet while Corin resided in a ring. You were so much help to me there.
Because you're DLC.
Knowing another me was so close to you, but it wasn't me, makes me just a little jealous.
Bro, she has clingy issues.
But right now, I'm closest to you. So why don't we take this time to learn more about each other?
What is the fascination with Camilla?
Yes.
Does somebody tell me?
Tell me then, that child Elise who was handing out gifts before, she is your younger sister, correct? I have noticed Hortensia looks up to and adores her. Our younger sisters appear to have grown quite close.
Wait, they are kind of the same. Except Hortensia is way more annoying.
Hortensia. Oh, that adorable girl.
She's
She
not.
really does resemble you.
She's so annoying.
She resembles me? I've never been told that before.
No,
Hortensia and I have different mothers, so
definitely not.
As it is for me and Elise. Being alike and forming strong bonds is more than shared blood and appearances.
thank you, Camilla. We seem to have a lot in common, like both of us being the eldest princess.
Ivy is a smoke show. I would hurl Hortensia off a cliff if given the opportunity.
We should spend more time together at this winter festival.
They are not the same.
Look, it started snowing.
It's
Snow!
getting quite cold. Perhaps we could find a hot spring in which to relax and continue our conversation?
Oh, God. Camilla's about to be so horny, isn't she?
Huh? Oh, yes, let's. I'm grateful for your offer, but I'm surprised you were the first to suggest it.
I once made a promise to Emblem, Camilla. Ultimately, we could never enjoy a hot spring together. It was not possible at the time, but I thought perhaps it would happen one day. And now it can.
We're gonna get them Camilla soon, aren't we? They're just gonna start popping out the DLC emblems.
Yes, it can. I will help you fulfill your promise. Let us get to know each other better, someplace warm then.
There it is. Yep. Well, that's nice. All right, what's my rate? 5%? Okay, I'm getting something for Christmas. Sather! Boom! I at least want a shot of the Sather. I'm not getting a shot at Sather, am I? Actually, wait. What do they have? Oh, they have the new Havoc and the Crux Ploy. Ooh, Crux Ploy. Okay. I would prefer a Sather. I'm gonna change the course of everyone's lives here tonight. I'm gonna change the course of everyone's lives right now. I want something. Please. From the gacha. Please. 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 I get a gatekeeper too. That's great. We're gonna go 3 for 3. Not gonna go 3 for 3. The fact that it's violent makes it worse somehow. God, I hate Dew. I hate Dew and his stupid smile. No offense. I'm in a bad mood, Dew. It's not your fault. Did Laszlo not get a Resplendent yet? Am I tripping? Okay, here it is. Say there. Dew speaks English now? Wasn't the VA with Dew kind of like... Didn't something weird happen there? Or am I getting that confused? He still doesn't have a Resplendent? Damn. Oh, it's a different person now? He got replaced already. W. Oh, that's why he speaks English now. Okay, this is making sense. The order of progression was backwards in my brain, which is surprisingly unhelpful when trying to remember the correct order of events. Shah. Come on! You got it. I'm really interested to see what May's new look is going to be. It's kind of like she's getting a Resplendent, but not. Speaking of stuff that's been replaced. Or, I guess, will be replaced. New VA for Eighth-Year? I don't know that I've heard it yet. God! Sorry. It was an overreaction. The Mage Boys. Mage Bros! Okay. We gotta flip it to the other side. Yeah, that was actually more hurtful than helpful. Oh my god, that's a Marth. I can't tell you the last time I've seen a Marth. That's crazy. Oh my lord. Dude, this is actually so brutal. This is actually brutal. Don't you love summoning? No, I hate it. I just want to celebrate Christmas. At least I'd be able to... If I got a second one, I could juice up, like, Chloe or Sonya. It's now a dark, dank Christmas, everyone. How am I still at 4%? It's been half an hour. Well, I'm not at 4 anymore. That's nice. I get to jump straight to 6. Hooray. I should take the risk on this. And it doesn't count against the bubbles. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, asking for an Alfred would have been too much, probably. And that's fair. Okay, you're gonna go away. Not worth. I got my Gatekeeper. Those are terrible. We'll fix that. I got my Gatekeeper. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. Now, 6%. Pretty good. Pretty good, huh? Except I'm still dying inside, slowly. Sad. From the sadness. Okay, there's gotta be somebody here. There it is. Honestly, Gatekeeper, Sather, Ivy, my top 3. That's a huge dub. Maybe we also eke out a... Actually, this is the best possible outcome. You see, getting a 4-star special instead of a 5-star focus is luckier. Do I go for second spark now? How close am I? Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah, probably. I would be silly not to, right? I would really like another Ivy, though. Tragically. Tragically, we can't have nice things. It's not allowed. Not allowed to have that here. Vanessa. Hello. Let's just make it cheap. Let's just make it cheap. Nothing. Uno. Sad. Alright. I'll try for another Ivy here. Maybe we get lucky. Nope. Tragic. Wow, you really don't have anything worth the bother, huh? I could spark a Gatekeeper and get Defense Res Aria. Because I have Pair Up, which is like the main thing for Alfred. And I think that's what I might do, actually. I think I'm going to get a second Gatekeeper, so I have that juicy Aria. Mm-hmm. This is the play. Okay. I'm mad I went that far. But also, we have juicy armor skills now. Although I guess... okay, no. We can go back to happier music. We can go back to happier music now. No! No more sadness. Yeah. Something stuck on my tongue. Sather? Yeah, Sather's kit's terrible. Double special? Nah, I'll probably wait. I'm chilling on that. Because I think they might give more tickets for that, honestly. They may not. But we'll see. All right, let's go in and manage. Not getting the second Ivy for my other harmonized tomes is like kind of a bummer. But getting 2 gatekeepers is pretty baller also. Gonna keep it 100. Oh, the Sather's neutral. Oh, well let's get rid of this guy. And we'll just have a very neutral Christmas. How about that? It's the neutral Christmas heroes. Hooray! The Galzus I'm gonna erase from my mind right now. I just know they weren't gonna put tickets on this particular banner. So I wasn't really too concerned waiting on this one. Because they're hoping to make their money here. That's why Gatekeeper's here. Gatekeeper literally exists to just milk more cash out of the Three Houses fans. Where did Galzus rank on my list? Probably very low. Honestly, probably pretty low. That guy's not making the team. What will happen? Oh, we got feathers. Give me some feathers. Uh-huh. Good. Oh. Never dispatch. Hold on. Let me not care at all about ether raids real quick. I need to figure out the Dragon Kid new Dragon Tech stuff. I need to figure out where to put that at some point. And like I get such fear trying to build a dragon in the last and first quarter of the year. Because there's so many like armor heavy banners that I don't know about like when the power creep or like when the skill creep's gonna hit. Oh, we did these. We're good. The lines for some are happy. Oh yeah. Who do I need to check out? There's happy, and then it was Eikthenir. Is it just all Eiktheners? Why are there so many? I should do something for Winter Ache so I can properly celebrate.
Many voices called to me.
Oh.
Both body and mind grow stronger with training.
I don't like it. I pictured him having like a much gruffer, deeper voice. They gave him a Cloud voice when I feel like it should have been closer to like a Vincent voice. For those of you who have played the remake games for Final Fantasy VII. Does that make sense?
The body is the first weapon. It must be honed, made sharp. Tired? Try training. Your body can fight illness, injury, even fatigue.
That's better. They went softer with it. I pictured something gruffer.
I hope my sisters are happy one day.
Like
I
that.
want that for them.
That fits. But they went like way softer with it.
The same clothing as Larather. In honor I am unfit for.
Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, it's whatever. But like,
If the world is too bright, you may stand in my shadow. Preparations were made for forging your body. Now, we train together.
it's not bad. The Soren and Alm stuff, I think, happened because of union things, right? Or no? I thought it was a uni situation. Oh, Years was the same? Well, that's a bummer. Sad. I feel confident.
Happy? Mind if we rest a moment?
Oh, sure. Are you tired, Coco?
I would not say
sorry.
that.
Let me pause that.
However, this parasol seems unable to fully defend me from these intense rays. The sunlight glistening off the sea is affecting me. I am unworthy of such weather.
Let's rest under those trees then.
I do apologize for making you move.
I was a bit tired anyway, so the shade is actually nice.
Oh, of course.
Happy had like a
presumed
weird
you were
echo on her
tired.
voice.
Just too shy to say so. That is precisely why I proposed a rest.
Yeah. Okay, anyway. The sea is fun, huh? I'm glad we came.
Likewise, feeling the cool sea breeze, as well as the hot sand, is a truly magnificent experience.
I don't know if you could hear it without headphones, but there's definitely like some reverb happening on Happy's lines, which I think tells me they were maybe not in.
Yeah. Plus, we're all together. But it is weird, don't you think?
I'm not sure what kind of sound booth they were in when they did this.
Being underground in the dark for so long, and then being so lucky to come to this bright, beautiful place.
I suppose it is strange, going from one
But it's
extreme
not
to
there
the
on
other.
Constance lines.
Right? I guess no one knows what's right around the corner.
And I'm pretty sure Kirsten Day has like a home studio where she does recordings.
I welcome such luck with open arms.
Like one of
because I
those
doubt
boxes.
We'll be so lucky again.
Let's not think about that right now. So, are you feeling better yet?
Much. Now, let us welcome our good fortune and enjoy what this summer has to offer. Shall we?
I didn't love that. The voice lines were fine. Or the voice work was fine. It's just the tone, the quality.
Fancy clothing won't disguise a lack of substance. Could you do something more meaningful with your time? Preferably without involving me. Even the most powerful weapons lose purpose if they're not wielded well. I will devote myself to my training. A new weapon? I'll make good use of it. For Ike. I wonder if Ike will be happy I've acquired.
I don't like it. I don't like it as much.
These clothes are so uncomfortable. But I guess I have to wear something. Presswelger's mad at me. New year, same old tedium.
She does the delivery really
Huh?
well.
A snake? Oh, me. You mean me.
I hate that I like it. I hate that I like it. Ugh. I hate myself. No, that's good. That's good line delivery for sure. For sure. Why is Selkie here? Be gone. There we go. That makes me happier. All right. Ooh, chat. I know something we can do to wrap up the evening. It's not going to be a late stream, obviously, because I started at like 10 o'clock. But I know something we can do. And it is this. Give me Wordle, bro. Give me plate. What time is it? Okay. I got 10 minutes to figure this out. No problem. Give me bound. Are we being so for real right now? The only vowel is an I. Okay. It's not might. It's not fight. There's nothing with a T. This is legitimately the only word I can think of. Bro, there's no I? There's a Y. And it's not. What is this word? There's no N, so it's not sinks. It's not glyph. It's not myth. Bro, what the frick is this word? I don't even, like, I can, like, SYM, sim, pole is not a word. Symbol, oh, we can't do symbol. Okay, S and R are left. And I feel like those have to be pretty common words, right? Or common letters. There's CH, which is like a common ending. There's no L, there's no P, there's no N, there's no D, there's no T. GH is also like a common ending. Is it one of those words that's like reflective? Where it's like the same with like one letter in the middle? I don't think I know the word. And I have one letter in not the right place as like my only clue. I don't think. Wait. Sweet. Switch. Kind of like a word. Oh boy. Okay, the Y can't be at the beginning. But that also doesn't really help me because there's not a lot of words that start with Y. So the Y has to be somewhere in the middle, right? So like words like symbol or glyph or like something like that. So the Y has to be the connector to the beginning and the end, in whatever capacity that is. So that means our beginners and our enders. S is a common beginner. R is a common beginner. C can be a common beginner, but CH can also be an ender, and GH can also be an ender. I don't see V, X, or Z making an appearance here. I also think it would likely not be K or M. But M is a possibility, as is W. Q is like basically not an option. So what does that leave us with? Probably S, probably R, probably C, G, H, maybe W, maybe M. It's not myth, which is the only other word I could think of that had a Y in it, and no other vowels. So Is it just Roman numerals, maybe? Mimic. No. Okay. Sync. Sync would have been nice too, but there's no N. Wait, can I do that still? Okay, there's no S. Oh, that's wildly uncommon. Okay, so there's no S. There's no. We knew there was no N. There's also no C. So now I'm kind of thinking it does start with an MY, and I just don't know the word. Oh my god. Like the Fire Emblem word. But it's also Christmas. Okay. I gotta see Wordlebot. How'd you do, Wordlebot? Evidently, I should have gotten it on the third guess. Wordlebot got it in 3. What a jerk. Oh, he got it in 4. Okay. Let's... Who goes with Roust as your second pick? Bro, that's crazy. Screw you, Wordlebot. You and your dumb robot brain. Alright, do I have time for this? I got 4 minutes. Easy. Made me feel better about myself right now. Cook, data, wharf. What the heck is a wharf? Labor, peer, delivery, energy, birth, intelligence, education, go out, information, leftovers, commerce, details, doc. Labor, energy, education, intelligence departments, government agencies. F. Oh, commerce. So close. Dude, I thought I binked that. Can you believe that? Leftovers, wharf, details, doc. Information, data? Oh, intelligence. Yeah. On God? Data? Ah! Okay. I've been so close with all of these, and I'm a failure. Because I've used 2 lives. Go out, cook, delivery, birth, delivery, doc. Delivery and birth seem like, but like nothing else seems like it would fit. Wharf and dock. Those are like, I don't think it's a wharf, but it sounds like something boat related. I think it's like a wharf, which would be I think it's WARF, a wharf. And this is missing the C on, or the K on dock, maybe? Oh, pier. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. So this is something nautical themed that is with a letter messed up. It's a really stupid category, if that is the case. Birth. That'd be nautical in nature, maybe. A cook. Go out. Leftovers. Delivery. Yeah, I think these have something to do with food options. I feel like birth. Homophones of places to park a ship, of course. Dinner options. Yeah. Did I beat it? Ooh, it just hit midnight. Oh, hell yeah. You know what? Actually, I don't know. I made too many mistakes. I don't want to look at my mistakes. Makes me sad. All right, chat. Hey, a bit of a quickie tonight. Still 2 hours on the books. I appreciate y'all being here. All right. It's been a fantastic stream. Orange June on twitch.tv. Are you a bot? I'm going to look up who these people are. And if I am not satisfied with your outrageous assumption of me, I'm going to ban you. Is that cool? How's that sound? How's that sound to you, brother? Okay, Chris Stuckman. Chat, did we give a pass? That look like me? I don't think that really looks like me. He has much nicer eyes than I do. Does he do movies? Is he an actor? Who is this person? Oh, he's a YouTuber, film critic, filmmaker, author. Jesus, okay. Whoa, buddy! Save some occupations for the rest of us, brother. That's crazy. Alright, who is mixed with Chum Lee? Orange June, are you high? Are you dead ass intoxicated right now? The Pawn Stars, dude? What? What? Okay, I've been compared to a handful of celebrities in my lifetime. No one And I have been in a Harris Teeter parking lot, and someone called out Seth Rogen to me. Okay? But I have never had an MFer come in here and say, you look like Chum-Li a little bit. In no way has anyone ever been like, bro, you look like some kind of Chum-Li head ass. On God. No, I'm not going to ban you. I'm going to keep you around, because if you say more interesting things like that, I might find them funny. But, bro, there's no shot at, like, we are not the same ethnicity, brother. That's crazy. That's crazy. The other dude, I'll give it up for the other dude. Because, like, all ginger guys kind of look the same a little bit. And I acknowledge that. Okay. I feel that. Again, Seth Rogen. Was the other guy I got called one time? Oh, somebody thought I looked like Jack Black one time. I used to be much heavier. Anyway. The other guy, red hair with a beard. Yeah, okay. Didn't use bad redhead examples. That's fair. I think. Based on Seth Rogen's performance in the Mario movie as Donkey Kong, I would rather not be compared to him anymore. My personal take on that. All right, chat. What an odd end to the stream. I'm gonna get out of here though. Like I said, it's late for me. We had a late start. I still got to wrap up around the same time though. But I'll be live again tomorrow, I think, with a very fun special stream. So feel free to check that out if you are able. That's what I got for you. That's what I got for y'all. I will see you all later. Bye, everybody. Have a good one. Happy Fehvies. Let's freaking go. Bye-bye. See you later. Bye-bye.